Alright, good morning, Yo-Yo Gang. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. It's your girl, Erica Yolanda. Do not forget to subscribe, like, hit that bell notification, and share this video. You guys, we are over halfway there. I told you once we get to 100 viewers, I am giving some stuff away. I'm sending some lucky viewer. I'm going to do 2 giveaways. I'm going to send somebody... two people a basket, one of my infamous baskets. If you've never seen them, then I hope you are the lucky winner, because as soon as we get this page to 100, you are going to get a basket. Yes, I'm gonna do a Tide basket and a Gain basket. That's how I do my baskets. One will contain Tide products, one will contain Gain products. And yeah, I hope you're the lucky winner. Happy Thursday. I hope everybody is happy and healthy and just, living their best life. You almost made it. We're almost there. We can see the finish line. This has been a crazy week, but nevertheless, we are still here to be thankful and talk about it. So if you're looking at this video, we're still here. The creek has not risen. I'm coming to y'all in my bathrobe chronicles. That means it's something serious I got to talk about. If I'm in my bathrobe, y'all. Serious. Y'all, I am the mother of an 11-year-old little girl. Nobody warned me. I need my mothers and my fathers too. If y'all going through it and y'all have been through it with these 11-year-olds, this is that stage where you don't know if you want to go to jail. If you want to call defects on yourself to come take this child out your house, you don't know if you want to ship them off to your mother's house, because I done threatened to send her to my mama's house a couple of times. And she likes my mama's house, so that don't seem to scare her. I'm ready to put pause on this little girl. Y'all, I find myself turning into my mama. I can literally see what my mama was going through when I was 11 years old, at that 11, 12-year-old stage. And that cell phone, and we didn't have cell phones back then, we had the house phone. And my mama didn't play that. She ain't had no cordless phone. She had that one little phone in that kitchen, and you had to sit at that kitchen table and talk. So that way she can hear your whole conversation, monitor the conversation, and she know if it was going left. If me and one of my girlfriends or something started talking about another person, she'd be like, hang up the phone, get off the phone. That's what we're going through now. We are going, my daughter, her problem is she likes to be liked. I'm that person. She don't get that from me, because you can like me or not, whatever. And I might have been like that at her age. I don't know. When I was 11 years old, we was going through that stage of moving from Florida to South Carolina. So I was the new kid and, whatever. And I got in trouble a lot. But that's just my character. I blow up something now. That's my character. Her character is a little different. She's not a troublesome kid. She's real sweet. She's a little too sweet for me. I'll be like, man, shake something up. But I told y'all a couple of months ago we had the issue with the teacher. I had to go up there with the teacher. She about got them paws. So we got past that. No, we didn't get past that. We basically, my husband and I have decided, you know what? We got a couple of months of her at the school. Let's get her out to school. And their little pettiness or whatever, we're going to look past that. As long as it don't affect my child, we're going to look past that pettiness, right? So I started noticing about 2 weeks ago, her and this one little girl always on the phone. Now, over the summer, let me back up. Over the summer, her and this little girl didn't talk. The little girl would always, always have something to do, avoid her phone calls or whatever. So my baby being an only child like that was kind of like, her 2 friends, they used to play the game together over the phone, on the internet or whatever. They started playing with each other. And then one of the little girls would start telling her what the other one was saying. I was like, well, first of all, what makes somebody comfortable enough to talk about you around somebody else? They're not your friends. So now we're going through that phase of trying to explain to, and at that point, I think she was 10 years old. So trying to explain to a 10-year-old that another 10-year-old is not your friend. She wasn't really trying to hear that. Not coming from mama, right? So then we went through, okay, now school started back. They was doing virtual learning. Her and the little girl didn't talk. My daughter can be petty too. She do get that pettiness from me. She won't talk to you. So the little girl was calling her and she was like, I ain't talking to her. So fast forward October, they back in school. One of the little girls didn't come back to the same school. She moved to another town, and then it was the one little girl left. So next thing I know, they back friends. So I was like, as a parent, don't get into little kid stuff. Nah, because I went through it. I know how it is. I don't get into that. So then I noticed they come home from school. They're on the phone. Oh, they're on the phone. And I would stand to her room door. Yes, I am that mother. I will listen to what you're talking about. I don't care because I need to know everything that's going on at all times. So no surprises. So I'm listening in the room door and I'm like, why are y'all on the phone for hours at a time? Now this is where I started to turn into my mama. Nah, you got 30 minutes on that phone. Put that phone down. Nope. And she got her own cell phone or whatever, but I'm not with that. You ain't got to be on the phone for no 2 or 3 hours. You can go study, go read a book, go start a project. I don't care what you do. But you ain't about to be on the phone talking for no 2 or 3 hours because that leads to trouble. I already know. I was an 11-year-old girl once. I know. Okay. So then she started coming home and she was like, oh, well, this one little girl. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. And this is not bragging. This is none of that. Please believe me. My daughter is an only child. That's the only child that I've ever given birth to. That's my only child, okay? That's it. That's all. My daughter does not, it's not coincidental. And now, because she's getting older, she does find herself wearing the same outfit twice every now and again. But since birth, she never had to wear the same outfit twice. And it's just because I went crazy on buying clothes for a little girl. You find cute little girl clothes and you buy them, right? And as a kid, all my girlfriends and my mama and everybody was buying clothes. So it was a habit that she never had to wear the same outfit twice. And by the time she did get to wear them twice, she done grew out of them. And that's about the stage that we're in now. Because she's actually growing in height and stuff. So it's not by coincidence or whatever. But my daughter just happens to not rarely wear the same outfit twice, okay? And kids don't like that. They see that and they don't like that. I used to go through the phases I've been through where kids will steal her clothes. Because my husband is from Brooklyn. So every time we go to New York, I would always get her some Brooklyn attire. Sweatshirts, jackets, whatever to say Brooklyn. Just so she know, you know, your roots come from Brooklyn, baby. On top of that, I might have came back from Brooklyn with you. So, yeah. So, we went through kids stealing her clothes, stealing her jacket. She would hang her jacket up. They would steal her lunch bag. She would have she packs a lunch because the school gave her salmonella poison. So she packs a lunch. She eats breakfast and lunch and dinner at home. So her lunch bag would come up missing. It'd just be all kind of like little stupid stuff. And then I can get that there are kids less fortunate because, again, when she grows out of those clothes, I either find somebody child to give them to, somebody I know or whatever. I take them to the women's shelter. My last option is to drop them off at Goodwill, but I donate all her clothes. So it's not being selfish. I'm her mother. I wear the same clothes twice. I wear the same clothes twice so that she don't have to. Okay? So it ain't nothing, never, oh, I think my child better than the next child. No. I go without so she can have. My husband goes without so she can have. Because one, she grows fast. And her foot, honestly, we've just got to the point where she can wear the same pair of shoes twice because that girl, at one point, the only thing was growing was her foot. She was like 4 years old and the size 4 or 5. So, and I try to explain to her that these kids they're jealous. They don't like, you know, the fact that you are who you are. And let's be honest, she goes through that phase that she light skinned. That's another phase, whether people believe it or not. And I'm not trying to say that this is an issue, but it's a real issue. They call her little names that you're not supposed to call another child regarding her skin complexion. I have adults that be asking me if my husband is white. No, my husband ain't white. I'm certainly not white. Look at my baby sister. And light skin runs in my family. Yes. To be honest with you, my husband light skin with green eyes. People ask him if he white all the time too. So, you know, but skin complexion shouldn't matter, but unfortunately it does matter. She got long hair, and it was to a point where my daughter was actually ashamed of herself. Like, she tried to downplay things. So I started braiding her hair. So I put box braids or cornrows or something in her hair so nobody can see her hair. This week she has to wear her hair out. Well, this week I actually flat ironed her hair. Well, I didn't flat iron it, I hot combed it. Not knowing that we was gonna have rainy weather, but I hot combed it. And her ponytail longer than this fake ponytail I got on here. She came home from school the other day. Another little girl jumped in her face. I don't like you, and it was like, and here's the thing, and I had to call the teacher and let the teacher know too. My daughter's a beast. If she hit you, cause like we purposely taught her how to fight at a young age. My daughter hit harder than me, and I like to think that I could put the paws on you if I needed to, in my younger age. My daughter, I told them, if my daughter hit somebody's child, y'all gonna be calling me saying that she did something bad, because that little girl hit like a Mike Tyson. Like, them paws is real with her. And she quick with it. And we purposely taught her how to fight at a young age. My husband and I taught her how to fight first, because we always told her, you're gonna need to fight in this world. Whether it be physically or mentally, you're gonna have to fight in this world. So she be trying to restrain herself. So she's like, Mommy, the little girl jumped in my face, and I told her you better go ahead with that. So I don't like to get into it, and I text the teacher. I was like, listen, I don't like to get into little kid stuff. It's not my thing. However, y'all, I'm drinking coffee and juice at the same time. I'm weird like that. This is my morning ritual. I drink coffee all day long, but in the mornings I drink coffee and Crystal Light. And so she's strong. I told the teacher, I said, listen, my daughter feels like this thing might be getting ready to get physical. And up here where we live, even if you're defending yourself and you get in a fight, you get suspended too. Self-defense or not, you get suspended too. If the kid hit you first, you get suspended too. I told my daughter, listen, if you got to defend yourself, you had better make it worth it. Straight up. Beat her ass is what I said. I said, she taller than you? She said, yeah. I said, she bigger than you? She said, a little bit. I said, okay. Make sure you take her down good. You want to go for the knees. Get her down to your size. I had to do that. When I first moved to South Carolina, I had a bully, and I'm 5'3" now. So back then, I probably was 4'8". I don't know. Nah, who am I kidding? I've been 5'3" since the 3rd grade. But I had a girl that was bigger than me, and I remember she used to always hit me, and I used to let it slide because I didn't want to get in trouble. One day that girl hit me in band class, and I wore her ass out on my knees. Wore her out. And that's how you got to do. Sometimes you got to command a little respect. I don't condone violence. I tell anybody, yeah, fighting ain't the answer. Especially at my age now. My bones crack every time I walk. Fighting ain't the answer. But I tell my daughter, don't let nobody hit you and get away with it. Because if they hit you and they see you don't do nothing, or they talk trash, talking trash ain't never hurt nobody. I let people talk trash all day long. Because I'm not going to talk trash with you. I'm going to let you talk. And then when I'm tired, I'm going to go ahead and wear your ass out. West Palm Beach style. That's it. That's the younger me. The older me, more responsible me, the me that's licensed in 7 straight states to do different things, can't be fighting like that. I got to go fight in a state that I ain't licensed in. But nah, words ain't never hurt nobody, and that's what I teach my daughter. Words ain't never hurt nobody, but the moment she swing on you, you better go to town with her. Whatever town you decide to go to. And that's that. But y'all, I need y'all, tell me, do y'all monitor y'all kids' conversations? Because I monitor her conversations. When I hear these little girls start talking, and if I hear somebody else's name come up, nope. I don't care if y'all saying something good. Don't talk about nobody when they're not here. Don't get on no 3-way call and do that foolishness, because the same way that little girl's on the phone talking to you about somebody else, she gonna go to somebody else and say the same thing about you. And what makes a person comfortable enough to talk about you? I do the same things with my friends now. If one of my friends tell me that somebody said something, well, what did you say? What made them comfortable enough to talk trash about you to me? Because I'm going to tell you like this here. Any one of my girlfriends whom I consider sisters, if somebody came to me right now and was like, well, da-da-da-da-da and da-da-da-da, I'm going to, hold on. Nope, you ain't going to do that. That we ain't going to do. Now, you want to talk about it, let me get on the phone real quick and you tell her what you got to say, because I'm going to need you to keep that same energy. Because you're not going to talk about it around me and think that you're going to get away with it. I'm going to go ahead and shut it down real quick. Call me messy, call me whatever, but we're going to go ahead and get to the bottom of this, because you feel some type of way, you got something you got off your chest, you need to deal with that person. And I expect the same thing from my friends with me. If somebody comes enough to talk shit about me to you, what did you say? I'm just asking. But yeah, that's all I got to say, y'all. These little kids, I'm going through it with my 11-year-old. And threatening to send her to my mama's house ain't working. Because again, apparently she likes it there. My mama in her older years is actually a sweetheart. She don't lay the smack down like she used to do when we was a kid. Now, I'm going to end this video. Once again, we are doing a giveaway when I get to 100 subscribers. We're giving stuff away, y'all. Go on, jump on it. Jump on it. Jump on it. I never learned how to dance. I did used to dance when I used to drink. I hadn't had a drink in 12 years, so I've been 12 years with no rhythm. But it's your girl, Erica Yolanda. You guys stay safe, stay sound. My last video, I talked about peace. If you didn't see it, go watch it. Keep peace in your life. Release yourself. Forgive people for not this them, but for you. You don't want to block your blessings holding on to a grudge with somebody else. I learned that I can forgive a person and forget about them in the same conversation. I forgive you, but what was your name again? In that order. Y'all be good. I will see you in the next video if the creek don't rise. Let's keep sharing these videos. Let's like them. Leave some comments. Tell me what y'all think. And I need some advice from my parents out there. Those of y'all that either going through this with y'all 11-year-old or have had an 11-year-old. I need some advice. Help me out. I ain't never had no 11-year-old before. Tell me what y'all think. Until next time, guys. Be good. Be great. The creek don't rise. I will see you in the next video. Bye.